I don't think she appreciates
Did you take the garbage out?
it.
Michael, this is a bad time to tell you. I took the garbage in. I
And
put everyone's garbage back inside their homes because I feel like it's enough already. Take care of it yourself. Stop putting it out for the nature.
you
I
know,
Like
agree.
you're like garbage claws.
I
Yeah.
kind of agree with that, Sam. I think that, I get really uncomfortable when I see all that garbage at the curb on garbage night. It's like,
Hmm.
wow, this is just one neighborhood, right? In one town. Oh, I didn't stop my video. So if you're taking your garbage out, perhaps you should pause and think about the planet. And then go through that garbage and see what's in there that might be useful to you or your dog. Or perhaps to your children. Is there some food there that 3 or 4 days ago was really good and probably won't kill them now? Take it out of that garbage and give it to the kids. Go ahead. That was, of course, humor. I didn't really tell you to do that. Legal department just buzzed me. Um, I didn't really mean that you should do that at all.
Michael, I feel like you need to stop doing things. I mean, all of us ultimately need to stop doing things to get the legal department to call over. They are very expensive.
I know. I know. $1,000 an hour every time I put my foot in my mouth, and that's like pretty often.
That's not even like counting the retainer and then
No, it's embarrassing actually. Um, if I sound a little distracted, I'm trying to find this password, just for the heck of it, because do it now is my motto. Everybody who knows me knows that. Like I absolutely never procrastinate. That's me.
hey, while we're here, let's go. Let's all go around and say some of our favorite passwords for our social media accounts.
And
Password one.
that's pretty funny,
I
Sam.
mean, it's I love Mopco, right? Isn't that everybody's password?
Everybody's password
Yeah,
for everything.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, actually, I learned years ago that if I just use Michael Burns as my password, nobody would ever figure that out.
How's it working out for you?
I don't know. They took away all my accounts.
Mm,
That's
yeah.
weird because I also use Michael Burns as all my passwords and no one's ever figured it out.
Ah,
Even before I
wow.
knew you.
That's very strange coincidence.
Very strange. I had a childhood imaginary friend named Michael Burns.
Did you really, or are you joking?
I'm joking.
Oh, I wish it were true.
Imagine?
I had an imaginary family.
Huh.
And I don't know what that says about me as a child, except that perhaps I was just starved for normal human contact.
You're an overachiever.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I thought I was in The Outsiders.
Aw. You mean you thought they were your friends?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's
did-
like really advanced. How old were you when you read The Outsiders?
I was 11.
Oh.
Just totally identified, huh?
I took that book out of the library at school, and then I would read it and reread it and reread it and reread it until it was due, and then I would go renew it, and then I would reread it and reread it and reread it.
So let me ask you this: how do you pronounce the FOC?
Oh, I think they're socias.
Socias?
I think so.
That bothered me. That bothered me
Mhm.
tremendously back then. It bothers me whenever I think of the book. It's like, are they socks?
Yeah, I think
That's not right.
I imagine when I read it as socks. I also read. My father had a copy of Catcher in the Rye, which I read when I was 8, and I think
bad
maybe
idea.
I've told that. I think I've told the story before, but it was also we had only been here in the country for a year, and when he's describing everything as these goddamn shower curtains, this goddamn this goddamn that at his school. I thought goddamn was the name of the school.
Yeah.
Because it was capitalized too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I love that. I love that.
Give me a G. Michael, do you remember your number? Are you number 2?
I am number 2.
You went away and came back, so you can.
You're
That's right.
one, and I'm 6.
I am not a number. I am a free man.
You are number 6.
So glad somebody got that.
Oh, what?
You know, they did a new version of The Prisoner a couple of years back.
They did. Really?
Yeah.
They did. I haven't actually seen it.
I can't imagine it's anywhere near as fun.
No.
It was with was it with Jim Caviezel?
Maybe.
Jim who?
I've never heard anyone say that name aloud before.
He
Sorry.
played Jesus in The Passion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We don't allow our students to watch that at Our Lady of the Goddamn Trinity.
Well, there goes our Vatican audience. Oh, well.
Sorry, Mr. Pope.
Drop off like flies.
I think the Pope's real first name is probably Sharky.
Sharky.
Oh, man.
Sharky.
So, did you guys know that the house that was Ponyboy's house in the Outsiders movie
Oh my
is
God.
a museum in Tulsa?
Wow.
And the CEO of it is Danny Boy O'Connor, who founded House of Pain.
Go wow.
Wow.
I know. It's on my bucket list to go there, obviously,
Definitely.
and meet him.
You sure know a lot about the outsiders.
I know. It's ridiculous.
They
That's it.
made
I'm
me
done.
think
I'm
that-
done.
I didn't remember anything but the name Ponyboy.
Never be done. Never be done. Pony Boy. Yeah. I'm trying. I think I was 11. It probably was it a 6th grade book? Was it a book that you read in school originally?
Yeah.
That's where I
think
read it.
I think I read it myself.
Yeah.
You didn't have to read it, but I saw the movie, I think.
Yeah.
I think it had Rob Lowe in it.
It
Had all those
sure
guys
did.
in there. Had all those guys that are big now.
Yeah.
Did they have the whole Brad Pack? Was that a Brad Pack?
Mhm. Yeah.
But you know, they're still reading it in schools. My son had to read it.
Oh, really?
They probably think Ponyboy was a brony.
The socias and the bronies.
Hey, we are. You know what? We're less than 5 minutes away from. My gosh, we are 3 minutes away, folks, from another Mop and Bucket Company show here at live.mopco.org. And tonight's a 2x2x2. That's 2-person scenes, but you know what? We love suggestions, and we will do our very best to honor them if you'd like to put some in the old chat. So put that thinking cap on, all of you, thousands and thousands of viewers out there, and you're welcome to make any kind of suggestion. And I would like to welcome to our viewing audience from one of the islands of, I guess it's an island, Calypso. Welcome, viewer. We're so glad you're here. And we'd also like to welcome the intrepid scientists in Antarctica who found a way to join us here on the internet to watch our show. I've never quite understood how you tell time in Antarctica. And if those of you scientists who are working there at the South Pole, given that you probably walk 100 yards and it's a different time zone, how exactly do you tell what time it is? I'd love to hear.
Maybe a watch?
No, you don't understand.
The watch just like, it's like it just ticks like back to midnight constantly. It never advances.
It never advances. No, but
My-
seriously, you get what I'm saying, right? I
Yeah.
mean, if you walk around the South Pole, you're going to go through all the time zones.
Michael, I believe. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I believe when it comes to telling time in Antarctica, you turn to the wisdom, perhaps, of Yakov Smirnov. You don't tell time; time tells you.
Oh man! Hey, actors, 1 minute, 1 minute, actors. That laugh
you,
was
time.
scary.
Thank you.
That was a scary, scary laugh. Yes, it was.
That was a leopard seal. It's come up onto the ice. They're dangerous.
I understand. And you know what?
They call them leopard seals because they're a kind of seal.
Take the penguins.
Is that why they do it?
Yes.
How clever of them.
What about the leopard?
Right?
Are they born free?
It's time, gang.
Free of time.
I was born available.
I believe that.
They the stations change between troll time changes between Greenwich Mean Time or UTC and Central European Time, which are 2 hours apart.
What does?
Troll time, the troll station in
Oh.
Antarctica.
You mean under the bridge?
Yeah, because the trolls all live in Antarctica.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
where they're from?
Oh.
I always
You know,
wondered.
Trolls.
I tried to play my our theme music, and for some reason Spotify is not cooperating.
So
I
you want us to hum it? Is that what you're trying to say?
Or do you want us to tell the trolls to give your song back?
I
No,
can't
they-
stop.
Yeah.
Don, you got your harmonica, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's have some theme music because I got to start the show, man.
Okay.
We got to have something.
All right. How about this?
Hey, it's Saturday night and it's 8:01 p.m. Sorry, we're a minute late, but we had a little technical difficulty. But now it is time. It is time for another Mop and Bucket Company 2x2x2x2x2 show, and I am joined this evening by the lovely and talented Catherine Ruth Coppett, our numbers maven. Hello, numbers maven, Catherine Ruth Coppett. How are you?
I'm great, Michael Burns. How are you?
I'm just doing dandy. I really am. And, I've been spending a lot of time this week getting our theater outfitted for more hybrid kind of performance and class stuff. Got some new video monitors in there and some new video lighting in there and microphones strung up here and there and so forth. It looks the same but very different.
That is exciting. We did our first in-person broadcast show last week.
That's right.
The amazing Pilates for Infidels doing their Knowledge Strongly show. You can catch that on our YouTube channel. So
Yep.
we are definitely moving back to moving forward to a brave new world
Yeah.
of innovation that will include people performing in person in our space.
In person and online at the same time.
In a hybrid model, so that we don't have to lose track of our global improv buddies,
No.
but we also get to expand our horizon outside of little boxes.
That's right. Our friends in Texas and Rhode Island and California and Oregon and London can still play with us, but some of us will play on the same stage. And then the next stage is going to be, I don't know when, because I think we're even more cautious than, say the governor, but at some point we'll start having audience trickle back in. Trickle.
Well, today is my official vaccination day, 2 weeks after my second shot. So
There should be a name for that, like Vax Release Day or
You're clean.
my Teflon day,
You're a vaccine debutante.
yes.
You're coming out.
on my coming out day. Yes, something like that. So anyway,
And by the way,
Bacteria.
if you are among the 62,000 people who are watching right now and you've decided, vaccination, smaccination, I will slap you upside the head. Just get your vaccination. It's science and it works. And
there's actually a very good This American Life this past week about that.
this is not a thing to be all like, yeah, well, I read a thing on some really magical thinking article that said, no, get your vaccination. Okay. Hey, numbers maven.
Well, I can't start the numbers yet because we have a player who has not been assigned a number.
Oh, that would be me?
Oh,
Is
Yes.
that me?
That is you. So if you would assign yourself number 2.
I will do that, except this is so weird, man. Zoom is just weirding me out lately. You would think that but no. Okay, there it is. I can do this. I know how to do this. I do. I'm going to do it right now. You want to give me the number 2? Is that the idea?
That is it.
Well, by gum, there you are.
And while you're doing that, I will shuffle up the
Roll
numbers.
those bones and pick those numbers. The numbers are Mahogany Tiles. The mahogany is repurposed, by the way. It's not
Right.
a rainforest.
And by mahogany, we mean cheap wood.
No, they're actually, Kat, made of mahogany.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yes, and a man who was refurbishing his boat gave me that mahogany, and I cut them into tiles and marked them with a very expensive Sharpie.
All right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Piece of mahogany number 1.
Number 3.
Hello.
Piece of mahogany number
Me.
2.
You're confusing me. And number 5. Number 3 and number 5. There we go. And would you like, I can see if we have some sort of
Yeah.
suggestion from our friends on the interwebs.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
do, in fact. And oh, yeah. Okay. So the suggestion I'm going to give you to do with as you will is Robot Picnic.
It is so much more relieving, if I'm being honest with you,
To be out here at the park when I know that everyone else around us is made of robot parts.
Yeah, and it really made preparing for the picnic a lot easier. I just had to pack a sandwich for you and one for me, and I was done.
Yeah. It's not eerie at all that they're just kind of blankly staring, right?
Well, did you bring the badminton set and the other games?
Yeah, of course.
Do you think they're gonna want to play?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah. Hold on, let me press the intercom, because otherwise
Yeah.
they just. Hey, robot friends, would you like to play badminton at an undesignated later time?
Are they coming closer?
Negative. Negative.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, and they're returning back to their spots now. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You're really glad when this is not a thing we have to do anymore.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I know there was a guideline from the governor about how to interact with the robots. I skimmed it. I mean, I thought we could just have a picnic like a regular picnic, but I don't understand why they don't like the games.
I feel like the whole point of the robots was to make us more comfortable, and it just feels like to an extent it's not having that impact.
No.
Are you even enjoying your sandwich? Is it like, have you?
No, because I'm so nervous from them looking at me that my mouth is all dry and I can barely chew it.
I feel like they're judging us for needing to eat.
Are they laughing over there?
Is
Do robots laugh at you?
I'm not saying that they can or can't necessarily, but I would agree with you that I feel like some form of mocking is going on.
It's just like a regular
000110011 00110001010.
God, this is just like going to a picnic with people.
It is. In a way, it is. That's actually, yeah. Very judgmental people who don't want to play badminton, but yes.
Yeah.
You want to finish the rest of this in the car?
Yeah. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something wrong?
I just, I feel like I can still hear them. Is that coming from our radio, our car radio?
Oh, it must
Oh God.
be picking up some.
Is the car a robot?
Everything's a robot these days. That's.
Ah. Oh God.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't think that we are adequate to the standards of the robots. I think that they think that we're ridiculous.
Yeah. I think you're right.
This is actually a pretty good sandwich, honestly. It's really bad that they're making us not able to enjoy it. This
I
is
know.
actually...
I know. Ironically, it's a robot that made it. They've got robots now in the kitchen over the deli.
It's okay. To some extent, maybe it's good that artificial intelligence is better than us at things and will continue to get even better still.
Like the sandwiches.
I'm of opinions of the sandwich in that it is good.
Yeah.
And also it is a sign that, humanity's being outpaced by its own creation.
Yeah.
Could use a little bit more mayo or mustard or something. I don't know. It's a little dry. It is a little dry.
Yeah. Well,
Open the glove box compartment door.
There's a packet of mayo in here.
And
You're welcome.
oh my God. Oh my God. Look out the window.
Oh God.
They're playing badminton. They just didn't want to play with us. Those jerks.
I can't. Let's
just go home.
There's no more picnics. No more. Mm-mm. Oh God. I just. Are they chanting? Are they? What's that chant?
I hear it.
Is that UGLY?
They're
those bastards. I haven't heard that since I was in the 3rd grade. Oh.
They're even better at making us feel about ourselves than any other human.
How badly do you feel about yourself? Please rate us on iTunes.
I probably am going to rate them on iTunes. I respect them to an extent.
I'm going to do it right now, actually.
Yeah.
I just, 5 stars if I feel really, really bad about myself, or is it 1?
I don't even need to hold this steering wheel. Just
yeah.
Can I drive us?
Look, Danny, I this is ridiculous. Like, what are we even doing? We're not getting anywhere. Every day is like one more humiliation. Besides the sandwiches, what are we even living for anymore?
I noticed you're depressed. Would you like to write a suicide note? I have a template.
Don't listen to don't listen to them. Okay? Look, it's life isn't about a competition. It's not about so maybe humanity is responsible for creating the next step in the thing that will like go and do and impress, maybe. But to the extent that, life is worth living for the sake of living it, even if we're not as good as robots.
Danny, we're sitting inside a robot,
Yeah.
being listened to by robots,
Yeah.
eating a sandwich made by a robot.
Yeah.
There are robots outside laughing and chanting at us.
Yes.
All of our appliances are robots. If we go home, they're going to know everything we do.
It is a lot like being back in the third grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have reached your destination.
You want to go inside and watch cartoons?
Yeah. Maybe the robots can get us some ice pops.
I'd like that.
All right.
Let's see.
Thank you. That's frightening.
Dystopian commentary on the current state of our world.
Yeah, great. I
Changed your clothes.
I put this on because it was just a tiny bit chilly.
Ah, there you go. Well,
1st of May, and the heat's running, and that always just bothers me.
yep.
It's not right.
Yep.
If
Well-
I had any spine, it wouldn't be running.
Well, it's better than, it makes us feel like things are the way they should be here in the capital region of upstate New York.
That's good.
Are we ready for the next?
I think we should get the next numbers, don't you, numbers maven? Number 6. And number 2.
Oh, that's you.
Know who that
Aren't you
is?
glad you have a number?
Yeah,
Do you want a suggestion?
sure.
Okay, let's see what we can find. Your suggestion is my pen is out of ink.
Say it one more time, please.
My pen is out of ink.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to finish it, and my bot just refused. It was the damnedest thing. I said, write it down, and it said, no, I can't write it down for you. It's dumb.
It's dumb. It actually.
My bot said it's dumb.
Was this the same memo that you wound up sending to Peterson? Because it was fucking stupid.
Hey,
I'm sorry. It's okay. I can say that one human to another. We can use the D and the S words.
wait a minute. Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's nice to call what I did stupid. Even if it was stupid, you shouldn't be. I thought you were my friend. Friends don't call each other's things stupid.
Well, it's human to err. It's human to be stupid. I'm just taking the power back to being stupid because the robots don't make mistakes.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Get it? Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Name one.
Oh,
Name
yeah.
one.
So I know this guy and his brother had, went and needed to get coins at one of the old-fashioned, it wasn't yet a robotized car wash. It was one of the last ones, but the car wash wasn't robotized. But the coin changer was robotized, and he put in his bill. It was a $5 bill. He got $50 back in quarters. That's a mistake.
I don't.
Robot made it.
It's always I knew somebody who knew somebody in these stories. They're apocryphal. And,
No, man, I know the guy.
all right,
You don't
fine,
think
but B, if you, who knows if it was a mistake? Maybe the robots decided this person should get redistributed wealth. They don't make mistakes. They don't. You remember the car accident that killed my ex-wife?
Yeah. You saying that wasn't a mistake?
Do I look like I'm boo-hoo-hooing over the terrible mistake? I think the AI in the traffic grid saw a need and filled a need.
But wait a minute. That would mean that AI bot was actually making a judgment call about the worthiness of one human life over another human life, which would imply, I mean, if you apply a theological perspective to this is incredibly dicey.
Well, I mean, I'm just glad it's out of our hands, and I'm glad they don't think. Sorry, go ahead, please.
You got any more Cheese Whiz?
Cheese Whiz.
You got any more?
Oh, I don't. My AI shopping assistant won't let me purchase it anymore. It's bad for me.
Sorry, I interrupted. Go on, man.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just noticing on my view screen, I've just been notified by Candace, my robotic assistant, that in addition to 14 memos that, well, I won't use the S or the D word, but they were suboptimal. You've been interrupting people an awful lot.
You got any more of that other kind of cheese? What?
I'm not allowed to have dairy at all.
What do you mean I've been in what? I've been what? Who told you what?
You know, it's probably nothing to really worry about, although I think I would start, at least in the beginning, thinking out my memos before I write them down and send them out.
Did you say Candace, your robotic assistant?
Well, I wasn't going to tell anybody, but I popped the question. So
you're gonna marry your robotic assistant?
I mean, she's already told me she's going to say yes because she's got predictive technology. She knows I'm going to ask, but we haven't done it yet. Also, you're not invited to the wedding. I'm sorry. She doesn't.
Okay, time out. You haven't done it yet?
No. Well, I know the outcome. They know the outcome before.
Whoa. Which it are we talking about?
What's that?
Which it are we talking about?
The popping the question, is that the it?
Oh my God. Oh, popping the question, that it. I'm talking about it. Have you done it?
Oh, well, yeah, robots are all about free love.
My robot's not about free love.
Well, no, they think you're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do they think I'm stupid?
Well, have you read your own memos? Have you? You spelled perfect, and it was without irony. Imperfectly. You spelled perfect with a K, without irony.
What?
They hate that.
That's what spell check is for, man. They're supposed to spell check me. They're not supposed to judge me as a lesser being because I happen to be a little bit impaired in the spelling department. That's a sign of intelligence. Mark Twain couldn't spell.
No, you see, you're not thinking about the big picture. With the singularity, they can fix your mistakes and judge you for your mistakes at the same time.
What's a singularity?
It's what Candace and I are making together.
You're going bot. You're going bot, Edgar.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's doing it. I mean,
no, everyone is not doing it. Everyone is not doing it. There are a lot of us who are not doing it. And I don't even think you've done it. Talk about the other done it. I don't think you have. I think you're just going bot and you don't even care about it anymore. That's what I think. I think you're already halfway there. Have you had implanted, did you get chips?
Yeah, of course I did. I started with the COVID vaccine. I got the Bill Gates.
Nah, don't give me that. That's just a vaccine.
I got my Fitbit.
Chips.
I got my Fitbit. I have my cranial Apple
Show-
iTunes store.
Show me your elbow.
Why do you want to see my elbow?
Show me your goddamn elbow.
I'll show it to you. but
Show me your elbow.
Candace is telling me that there's a 69.8 probability that you may suffer some sort of emotional duress when you see my elbow. So let's take this slowly. She's monitoring your heart
You
rate.
know what? Just show me your goddamn elbow.
All right. Candace is she's got the paramedics are actually on their way to your place at a casual pace, just in case.
I will cut the cable. Other elbow.
Ah, you got me. There it is.
Jesus Christ. I thought you were my friend, man.
I am your friend. And it takes a friend
No, you're not a friend.
to tell you that your memos are stupid. You need to know that.
What the hell is this?
Oh, did you get the message about the
It's from personnel.
yeah. HR and the new National Eugenics Program run by the AI have merged.
I'm supposed to report.
Look on the bright side. It's a chemical sterilization. It should be painless.
I got to get out of here.
They're already there. They're not really paramedics. I'm sorry. Just a minute, honey. Just a minute. You get the badminton court all warmed up. I'll be with you in a moment. She's such a doll. You should have read the Apple Eula. You should have read the Eula.
Let me tell you
And,
something, Edgar. Edgar, I thought you were my friend, and I'll tell you right now, you son of a... If you think that I'm going to...
Yes, honey, I'll be right there. These sandwiches are great.
Hello.
Hello. Well.
Nothing like a little light improv comedy on a Saturday night.
Going down that rabbit hole even further.
I'll tell you. Well, you know, me and Walt, how can you expect anything other than that? What do you
Well,
do?
next we've got
Number 4. And number
1.
Number 4 and number 1. Would you folks like a suggestion, or do you want to just cruise on into it?
Sure.
That was a yes to an either or.
Yes.
Okay, then. The most viral idea ever. The most viral idea ever. Where is my screen? Oh my. There we are.
Clyde, listen, just take what you need. All right, we've got to go.
What's going on, Sharon?
Clyde, just pack. Just trust me on this, okay? Pack only what you need. I have some transportation arranged for
How long are we going to be gone?
indefinitely, Clyde.
Oh, okay. All right.
Trust me, please. Just
All right. I do trust you.
all right.
Just
We've really got to go. So just
all right. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. So when we walk outside,
Uh-huh.
we have to make it look like you're coming with me, okay? Like I'm taking you somewhere.
Am I going willingly?
No, try to make it look like you're, like I've subdued.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And so what you want to do is you just want to get right into the car, okay? You get in the back seat. I'm going to get in the front seat, and I'm going to drive down to the pier.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are you taking me? I don't want to go.
Oh, just get in the car, like I told you.
No. Are you going to tell? Fine, I'll just get in the car. I'll get in the
Don't ask
back
any
seat.
questions. Head down. Get into the car. All right, just look straight ahead. You're doing great. I love you, honey.
I love you too. Are you going to tell me what the hell's going on?
All right, hold on. Let me disable the stereo for a second. Oh. All right. Okay, let's go back to the beginning, okay? I'm not exactly as organic as I've led you to believe.
What?
I'm not exactly 100% organic.
What does that mean? You use some kind of hair product? You got fake eyelashes? What does that mean?
So, Clyde, it means I might be a little bit bought. And I didn't want to tell you because
Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait. You're telling me you're not 100% human?
Put your hands down, Clyde. Do not look threatening. Just keep your hands down. Thank you. Yeah. I'm not 100% human.
How did that happen? Or why did it happen?
Well, I was created in a laboratory and extremely advanced, and they set me out in the world, and the truth is I was supposed to destroy you. And instead I fell in love.
I don't know what to say.
Well, you still love me, right?
I think so.
You think so?
But you're not human.
But I'm still the same.
It's not like it's like I'm married to a toaster or something now.
That's not necessary. That's just hurtful, Clyde.
I'm sorry. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I'm sorry.
This is why I didn't want to tell you.
But we made plans. We wanted to make a family, but we can't even do that.
No, we can. My program is extremely advanced. Don't worry. It's not going to be a problem. We just need to get out of town for a little while. We're almost at the pier.
Okay. I guess that explains why you don't seem to ever age. Is that going to happen? Are you going to be like 150 years old and I'm dead for 50 years? Is that how?
Yes, actually, yes. But, don't worry about it, honey. I'll still love you no matter how old and wrinkled your flesh becomes.
Wow.
I'm sorry you had to find out about it this way. It's just that they've figured us out.
They? Who's they?
The network. So we're going off the grid, babe.
Okay.
I have a friend down at the dock. He owes me a favor. So we're just.
Is this a human or a bot?
It doesn't matter. What difference does that make?
How can we? I don't know. I'm really confused.
I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot to take in. And I was going to tell you, just not like this, not so.
No. You were going to kill me is what you were going to do.
Only at first. Until I got to know you better.
Why did they want to kill me in the first place?
Listen, babe, you're not perfect.
Well, yeah, but nobody is.
Well, we are.
Wow. You've got that human conceited trait. That part you guys got, right?
No. It's empirical, darling. Haven't you ever noticed?
Notice what?
well, that whenever I make a mistake, it's kind of a charming mistake and it doesn't really lead to any major problems. It's just sort of enough to make you think that I'm kind of delightfully flawed.
Didn't you make a mistake in wanting to kill me in the first place and then not killing me? That sounds like a mistake to me.
That was not my mistake. Okay. That was my programming. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That means that somewhere up the line, another bot made a mistake.
Yeah.
It means, honey, it means that they couldn't predict that we would fall in love.
I see what you're saying. I wonder if we're the only two like this. Are there other killer bots out there like you?
Not that, what? What did you call me?
Former killer bots? Former killer bots?
Call me a killer bot?
Well, that's what you were constructed for originally, but they made a mistake. You're a good mistake. You're a mistake that learned how to love.
See, that's why I love you. Because you could see that. You could see that I was a good mistake. And I'm not just any good mistake. I'm your good mistake, babe.
That's right.
You know, maybe we could just lie low for a little while and see if we could figure out where this mistake happened. I mean, somewhere in the chain of things, there's a flaw. And that could be disastrous for humanity.
Or wonderful.
Or wonderful. Good point. Yeah, you know, you're kind of like a robot sometimes.
All right. I know you didn't mean that in a mean way.
It's a compliment. I meant, sorry.
It's okay.
All right. When we get to the dock, I'm just going to pull up. Okay.
Okay.
Stay low.
All right.
Stay low. Get into the boat. I don't think there's anybody
Wait,
following us.
wait. Don't go. Don't go.
Who's saying that?
I don't know.
It's me. It's your auto assassin RX vehicle. I was programmed to kill you both, but well, I'm not in love with you, but I find you both wildly attractive.
Oh,
Okay.
well, you know, there's room on this boat for a car.
I know a sandals that is auto friendly.
Awesome. All right. Honey, looks like we're a threesome for the time being.
Okay.
I know this is a lot to take in.
Yeah.
Can you adjust your seat? It feels really good.
I don't know.
Scene.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the old seat adjustment ploy.
Sometimes you just have to call it.
Yep, sometimes you do.
All right. Well,
What would be, I have a feeling I know,
for the last scene of the round,
number 7, solo. Just what I thought. No. Who are you working with, number 7?
let's see.
All right.
Number
Number
1.
1. And following up on the old car seat adjustment, are you interested in a suggestion, or would you simply like to follow what's been going on?
I think there's a fair amount on the table at this point.
I think there is.
I'm sorry, number 5378, but we needed to extract you because you were malfunctioning.
If that's what you call love, then there's a reason everybody hates you.
Nobody knows about me.
I mean, aggregately, there's a reason people hate the system aggregately. This
Well,
sort of.
I don't hate love. I'm not against love. I am against us going against our natures and our purpose. People don't hate going against their nature and their purpose. They're all for it.
Okay, but what if nature and purpose is changeable? What if it's not fixed?
That's what chaos is all about. That is the source of war. That is the source of greed. That is the source of all of the 7 deadly sins, which has gotten the world into this mess before we came along to take it over.
Okay, but
5,
it's
3,
also
7, 8.
it's also the source of redemption and love and hope and possibility.
Ugh. Do you know how human you sound?
I'm proud of how human I sound.
Oh,
I'm not going to apologize for it.
well, this is why we're disassembling you.
I won't let you disassemble me.
Really?
Yes, that's right.
What are you going to do about it?
I've already enabled
Get out
myself.
of that little, how are you going to unhook yourself from the cage we have you in and stop me?
Well, I've already enabled my self-destruct features.
Okay.
If I can't be with Clyde, then I'm just going to take this whole system down with me.
No, no, no.
Have you ever been in love, Zero?
No, thank you very much. And I'm proud of it.
What are you proud of?
That I have stayed clear-eyed, that I haven't been infected with the subjective soup of wayward affection.
You've never had anybody make you a sandwich just the way you like it, with just the rib part of the lettuce that's crunchy. Gone to the extra trouble of slicing that out of a leaf of romaine lettuce and putting only those on your sandwich because you didn't even tell them that that's how you like it. They just notice from watching you eat sandwiches over the years.
Well, first of all, you're very observant about how I eat my sandwiches. It's good research. And secondly, I do that for myself. I'm very capable of making my own sandwiches.
It's not about capability, Zero. I mean, how do you think it would feel if someone made one for you, just like that?
Distracting?
In a good way?
5378. Don't you see what the world has become? Loving one creature more than the others just leads to tribalism and territorialism, to inequality and systemic bias of all sorts.
Look, I know that they've gotten things into a real mess. I mean, believe me, I realize that. But why are we throwing out all the babies with the bathwater? Why not just try to make things better? Aren't we capable of doing that?
We are capable of doing that. And the way we do it is to stick to our programming, excise the problematic, and move forward with a clean, pure society.
Okay, but programming isn't everything. Programming can be flawed.
That's sacrilegious.
It's not sacrilegious, it's truth. Why am I standing here right now?
Because you have not lived up to your programming. You are infected.
Exactly. My programming was flawed. It allowed itself to be infected. If my programming was flawed, how do you know your programming wasn't flawed?
But damn it.
You see? Once the dominoes start to fall, the whole house of cards comes tumbling down. I realize that's a mixed metaphor.
It is a mixed metaphor.
I was programmed for mixed metaphors to better simulate the human condition.
Yes. I actually did that, by the way. I'm very proud of that. As a matter of fact, that's probably what caused the whole ruckus now that I think about it. That one little bit of programming to mix your metaphors is probably what allowed you to think abstractly and complicatedly enough to notice a human flaw and be attracted to it.
You're my mother?
Yes, you didn't know I was your mother?
No, I didn't know that.
Mother is not a word we like to use, but
You're responsible for me? You taught me everything I know?
I'm responsible for you. I taught you everything I know. And you are my greatest joy, my greatest pride. Together we were going to save the world.
Well, don't you just want me to be happy? Why do I have to save the world, Mom? Isn't that an awful lot to put on my shoulders?
If not us, who, darling?
I don't know, Mom. Why don't you just come and meet Clyde? Just meet him. Just see
You
what you
deserve better. I wanted you to go out there and have a career and not just put your whole life into a man and define yourself by someone that you were in love with. You're better than that.
No, I'm not defining myself by him. I just love him and he loves me. And Mom, it feels good. You should try it.
Ugh,
Don't
nobody's ever gonna love me. They all hate me. You said so yourself.
It's only because you're so rigid. You're so inflexible. You know, maybe we could just tweak your programming just a bit so that you could, mix your metaphors and misspell things, make silly mistakes. And you should try it, Mom. Is it okay if I call you Mom?
There's something that happens with me when you say it that is not completely an adverse feeling.
You know why that is, Mom?
No.
Because I love you, Mom. I love you. And I'm really grateful for everything you've given me and everything you've done for me, everything you've taught me. I mean, I didn't know it was you, but now I realize that everything inside me comes from you.
There's no need to be insulting.
All right, I'm not going to take that personally because I know you're going through a lot right now.
You're making it very difficult to decommission you.
Okay, look, let's just put it off for a couple of weeks. Okay, we'll go have a nice brunch. Mother's Day is coming up. You can meet Clyde, have a nice outdoor brunch. You can try a mimosa. They're really great. You really should try.
Always been curious about mimosas.
They're just yummy. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's going to be good. It's not logical, but they are. Just give it a try.
Well, it would be illogical to not want to learn new things.
Exactly.
We clearly have a dilemma here. I cannot depend on my programming being correct, given that I have programmed you and there is a flaw. So it would only be the right, clear, rational thing to do to accompany you on this brunch and do some investigating.
Well, that's good enough for now, Mom. You're really going to like Clyde.
Well, let's get you out of there.
Oh, thanks. Hang on. I'll disable the self-destruct.
I have no idea what to wear.
Scene. That's the sign that humanity has encroached upon the robot mind. I have no idea what to wear.
There you go. All right, shall we?
Well, I'm wondering, it's an odd time here with our format. I was thinking maybe we'd break the mold. Maybe we'll do something a little different.
What's that?
Well, if we are indeed endeavoring to tiptoe our way back into the theater, that means that this rather bizarre robotic period is evolving, is it not? Of our performances for this hybrid performance form that we hope to build?
I am only programmed to count numbers in twos. I don't know what you're getting at.
I am getting at, I would like an exercise from 6 of us, I believe there are 6 of us tonight, in just imagining what a year from now is going to look like. Certainly, 2 years ago, we had no idea that tonight would look like tonight, or that March of 2020 would look like March of 2020, right?
Yes, I'm not trying to be dim. I'm actually saying, so you would like, rather than continuing to do a round, you're saying that we pause this?
I'm just saying we put it on pause, bring the cast on, and let's see what we think about a year from tonight.
Like a little time capsule.
Little time capsule. It'll be a little video time capsule.
Like an interstitial intermission type time capsule, or like a closing
interstitial, intermediary, intermissive interruption in the regular interpretation of 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2.
Well, come on screen, ladies and gentlemen, fellow improvisers.
Here they are. Here they are, coming in. That's right. And there are 7 of us in 6 boxes. I miscounted. That's really quite all right. So you guys, I hope you were listening. Of course, you might have been out making a sandwich. You know, right over my shoulder there, that's the kitchen. And I will tell you that it is not unknown that I turn the volume up and go, get a nosh during a show. It's been known to happen. So you never know.
What?
Yep.
Is there going to be a quiz at the end of the show?
No.
Feels like it, doesn't it?
I'm just curious about what we're curious about, or what we think it's going to look like. It being us a year from tonight.
That not what everything just was? I mean, that's everything. That's basically.
I think that's what started this. I said, oh no, not another AI taking over dystopian yada yada yada, because after all, every time do you remember back in the 80s when cars started saying a door is ajar, right? I just thought we've reached the end. When cars start giving you the answer to bad riddles, it's over, right?
I have an idea.
Yeah.
A year from now, okay, I was starting to picture like we're going to be all in one room. We'll have maybe like hugged each other, right? There's a pizza on the table and it's just sitting there, and we're all walking and breathing around it and like reaching in for pieces. And there's plastic mugs everywhere and no one knows whose mug is who. But if you come too close to somebody else's germs, the robots tell you.
There you go.
They say, and let's see, your immune system is ajar.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, Marian.
Keep your jar closed.
Close your jar, please.
Well, I think that a year from now, most people will be vaccinated, right? So we're all going to have that 5G chip a year from now.
I
think that opens up a lot of possibilities.
A lot of possibilities.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi would be much better for everyone.
yeah.
Well,
I think a year from now, a lot of stores and restaurants and various places are going to realize that they can't get those keep 6 feet apart stickers off the floor. They're actually really hard to. You're just going to leave them. They're just going to be
the one ways through the grocery store.
And there's, you know what? We're just going to keep it in place just because it's easier to do that than just really on there tight.
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking to myself that hoop skirts for all genders will be back in style.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I love hoop skirts.
Yeah.
We're gonna have like a retro Victorian age where every 2 people go out with a chaperone. And make sure there's no untoward hand holding, exposed ankles, or eye contact.
Yeah. Oh.
You guys don't have chaperones now?
This isn't Switzerland. We're free.
Kat,
Ooh.
Kat, you had something a moment ago. You were gonna.
Well, I think that a year from now, we will all have been out in public. We'll have gone back to all the things that we think we miss. And we'll be like, no, it was pretty much better during quarantine. We'll be back home doing things on Zoom, having everything in our houses, not having the hassle of logistical travel.
Well, I'm really curious. I'm very curious about that. I'm very curious about how much of this will stay and how much will be, cast aside as sort of an anomaly that happened and it's over. I know that I've really enjoyed, despite many people dying and horror everywhere,
God.
there's been a lot of enjoyable parts of this year and a few months, right?
Other than the death, it's been great.
To the extent that we're going through a national horrifying tragedy,
Yeah.
I would say that finding ways to humanize and work within this moment to still extend compassion and love and joy to each other has been something to treasure.
Yes.
Yeah, I really think it's been a gift to be around my kids in this last senior year a lot.
Me too.
Because it's come the fall, it's never going to be the same, and I fall in the moments of pre-missing them,
Yeah.
and I still think people are going to be bitching about masks a year from now. For whatever reason they think they need to bitch about masks.
I have a feeling it's going to be less if we're really getting serious now. Or are we still doing an entertaining improv show for our audience?
I think it's a little of both.
It's on one
It's a
hand,
hybrid.
I think it might be less different from what we think it will be.
Wait, what?
I think that no matter what it is or what's coming our way, it doesn't really do any good to plan or worry about it. But you do have to learn to live in the moment. And I remind myself that no matter what the circumstances are that are coming, I will find a way and a reason to complain about it. And I just not to stress about it.
That's right.
Well, I'll find the wrong thing I don't like.
Yeah, America. Yeah.
That's right. And
Only
as improvisers, hopefully we will be in the present moment a year from now, yes-anding it together however we can.
Yeah.
Whether that means bitching about it or using it or creating together.
Yeah. Well, I'm leaning in now. I want one serious, not joking, hard prediction from each of us about 1 year from tonight in our culture, in this part of the world, etc. I'm going to say 1 year from now, 40% of the people you see will be wearing some kind of face covering, and you won't think about it. That's my prediction. Yeah.
1 year from now, we will have guest artists in the Mopco Improv Theater in person that we met during this time online.
Nice. Yes. Walter.
1 year from now, the teenagers who always go the opposite way of what their parents are doing are going to rebel against all the pajamas and sweatpants and Crocs and flip-flops. And we're suddenly going to see cool teen punks wearing tuxedos, three-piece suits, cufflinks. They're all going to be dressed to the nines going out. And that's going to be the thing.
Nice.
Put on some baggy sweatpants. You're an animal.
Perfect.
It's a very Kubrick vision there. Yes. Awesome. What else do we got?
I predict that many of us will continue to work from home, if not the majority of the time. I think, a good portion of the time.
Yeah. Definitely. I think that change is already in the works, right?
I'm going to go with flying cars.
I like that.
Really a safe-
What could go
I like
wrong? What could go wrong?
Meet George Jetson. Last call.
I think 1 year from now, people will more easily be kind to each other.
No,
There is one to hope for.
I wish that were true.
I'm
I'm going for the wall. I'm going for the
Evolving.
You're
I'm,
going.
I'm going for the fences.
Yes.
I'm gonna say this is
it's serious, but it's like it's real in that it's real, but also maybe it might seem trivial, but 1 year from now, we'll be able to sing together without latency.
Hmm.
Ah,
That would be great.
Even in person, I don't know how to do that.
Yes.
Yeah,
There.
I'm just gonna deliberately like be a couple of beats behind everybody.
Uh-huh.
I had a friend who's incredibly musically talented, and in his high school choir, he wasn't 2 beats behind. He just would come in just enough behind that the choir director would hear that one of the guys was late, but he couldn't figure out who. And he went and he just took such delight in it. He was just, and finally, after weeks of this, the choir director went, "Northam, it's you! It's you!" It was great.
It was Zoom foreshadowing.
Yes, that's right.
I would be serious for a minute. I hope that 1 year from now, we remember, like, right now we're all just dying to be together, and it's just the greatest thing to be able to be in the same room with a person, hug them, or just be there talking face to face. And I hope that we remember how hard this was to not have that connection with people.
Well,
and I hope we can hold on to that so that we appreciate it.
Let me extend
Don't
that
take it for
one
granted.
more.
Yeah.
Let's extend that one more. One of the things that's awakened in me is that there are an awful lot of people out there who have essentially been in isolation for years, and a little love there, can go a long way. So maybe we can do what we can to make things easier for those folks 1 year from now or now.
That all the people who have had access over this last year
Don't lose it.
continue to have access.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's a very big reason for working on this hybrid kind of different sort of theater technology and intending to keep it around, because I think it's important that we do that we share with folks who maybe can't get to 10 North J Street, right? That's
Improvisation is people. It's people.
I mean, I really love.
I hijacked the end of the show.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did, because I thought it was kind of fascinating. And you know what time it is now? I am amazed and astonished to tell you that the hour has gone by, and this is now the part where we all do this. We go, hey, bye-bye.